Hi Cancer, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for February 2018. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Robin Wood Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Cancer, now onto your reading for February 2018. First card you have here is the Ace of Pentacles, and this could mean the divine source and the universe giving you financial abundance and financial stability. Now, many of you that watch my channel know I do not let the cards reverse, so my guides will tell me, my spirit guides will tell me whether this card is positive or negative for you. Some of you are stumbling on a new way to make money, an ingenious idea for some of you. Some of you may be going round and round in circles in your mind about money, where you feel like you're in a catch-22 situation, where if you give somebody money that needs it, then you either have to decide whether you want them to pay you back, or whether it's a gift of cash, or possibly giving the money to someone may cause you some kind of financial hardship that you're like a little worried or concerned about, because some of you are going round and round in your mind about lending or giving someone money that may need it. Some of you are studying very hard to pass some kind of test of some sort that will then bring you in more money. So maybe if you pass a test, you rise up another level in your job, and then you can apply for a position that you'll make more money. It may be also that maybe you're in school and you haven't gone out into the working world yet, and you need to pass these finals or midterms exams or tests because you're trying to get a degree, and this degree is going to help you to make more money than if you didn't get it. I mean, that's a possibility, but passing some kind of tests are also coming up here, but they're connected to making money. Like, it'll bring you more money once you complete the course or the test or the class. Also, you may have you find out some important information from some, I'm hearing like an important source. So it seems like important information from an important source that then is going to give you money. Now, I don't know if this is an inheritance or if it's a boss going to give you a raise or a bonus. A family member that's maybe going to give you a gift of cash. But I hear some of you hearing information about money. Some of you may really be very concerned about bringing in more money into your life, and you may be listing things on eBay or putting products on Etsy, or starting your website, and you're going to sell products, because I get products to sell or things to sell. So if you're not somebody that's got an online business, you could be figuring out things that you have in your home that you could sell to bring in more income. Maybe you have a lot of things you're not using anymore. Tools, equipment, art supplies, movies, DVDs, books, creative things that you made in the past that you had hanging in your home, and you're like, you know what, I need to generate some money, so you're going to sell them. But this could also be if you want to start an online business, or you already have one, or you're starting a product line and you're going to start, before you get into all that, by selling it by some other means, like somehow on the internet. Next card you have here is 5 of Pentacles. Now, these two could be intertwined, okay? And 5 of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes financial bankruptcy, emotional bankruptcy, two people that could feel that way. It could just be one, could just be you, could be you and a partner. There could be also needing to focus more on your money, needing to pay more attention to your money. Maybe you're not looking at it more, closely enough. It can also be depression. Feeling depressed can come up with this card. I feel like you're having to pay out money in February that may feel like it's support. It could be support for a child. It could be child support. It could be support like if you need to just pay a lot of bills. Maybe you have creditors banging on your door and, there's people wanting their money, or they're going to start repossessing stuff, or, credit card debt you need to pay off, or anybody that you need to help, like that needs money for their college. Maybe you need to pay money for some schooling, but paying out money, and also money to help others. It could be charity that you're donating to other people as well. Money you're giving to charitable organizations, the homeless, anything. You also may be feeling pressure by somebody who's either asking you for money or trying to get you to donate to animal rescue or children overseas that are poor, what's that foundation called? I can't think of. Save the Children, or anything. But you may be getting pressured by someone. It could be a friend. It could just be pressure of like yourself. You could be pressuring yourself, like, I really need to donate. I really need to give money out. But it really feels more to me like someone or some organization is pressuring you. Or it could be, like I said, credit card debt. Credit card creditors could be pressuring you. Some of you may really want some systems in your life to shut down and give things away and to move. Some of you may be tired of listening to the woes of people around you. Maybe you live in a family situation or in a building where you're hearing all your neighbors complaining about they're poor, they don't have enough money, they can't make ends meet, or you're hearing it in your family, or just complaints. It doesn't even have to be about money. You could just be tired of listening to your neighbors complain, or your family. If you live with, certain family members, you may be like, you know what, I am fed up with listening to their woes, because, you may feel like you have your own woes and you don't want to listen to theirs. So the next card you have in the reading, Cancer, is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles may come in and save the day about any financial issues, because 8 does attract money to you, and this is a money card and a working card. This card can mean the card of the apprentice, where you are mastering a craft, mastering a skill, starting a new business, starting a new job, and gaining financial gain from whatever you're doing. Some of you are putting finishing touches and the finishing polish to things that you want to sell. I go back to that again, but in this sense, this feels like something you're making. Maybe you're really good at needlework and you're going to start selling elaborate tapestry, or, dolls or clothing. Maybe you're good at design. Maybe you're good at artwork and painting and calligraphy and, pictures that have words on them with an artistic background, and you're going to start selling them online, on Amazon, on Etsy, on eBay, on wherever, on your own website. But it comes up like you're going to do it. You're going to be putting the finishing touches on stuff, and you're putting it out there to sell. Maybe you're an artist and you're going to have an art showing and a gallery showing, or go to an art show and to a festival or a crafts fair, and have your table and have your artwork displayed, and you're going to start selling it, maybe in multiple ways. But this comes up for some of you Cancers here with this Eight of Pentacles. You may have someone that helps you. You may have a son or a daughter or a good friend or a relative of some sort that you, or it could just be somebody you hire, but it feels more like you know them or you have a connection to them, and you may be hiring them to help you do some of this work, finishing work or getting it online or figuring out how to ship it. It's going to be different for all of you how this person helps you. Again, it comes up. I feel that some of you Cancers, because I'm hearing the guides say, you need to study harder, you need to study more. And taking tests and exams comes up, it comes up again. So whether you're, you may be doing that if you're working already, and this is going to elevate you, like I said earlier, in your job or position, or this is just also showing up about you taking tests and exams and you're in graduate school or college or in a trade school of some sort. You are going to get the relief you need because somebody is going to see you and recognize your talents, and they're going to help you. They may hire you to work for them, or they may give you a raise or a promotion. They may also ask you to do some subcontracted work for them or do gigs for them or whatever. That also comes up because you're getting acknowledgement and recognized. And if you don't feel it in this month of February, it could happen to you really anytime this year, especially in February, March, and April. So the next card you have here, Cancer, is the Knight of Pentacles. You have a lot of Pentacles cards here. This is an earth sign, male or female, and it would be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you, Cancer, if you have a strong earth sign as your rising or moon sign, but it could be somebody else as well. You're regaining a lot of strength and power in your life, and for some of you, it comes through your conversations with this Knight of Pentacles. They could be inspiring you, being very educational and informative to you. This could be a teacher, it could be a friend, a mentor. And I feel like it's also a person that is giving you money. They're coming and giving you money. They're saying, here, Cancer, I'm giving you money. It could be your boss. Perhaps he's giving you a raise. It could be a person that recognizes your talents, as it came up in the Eight of Pentacles, for the work you're doing, and they're going to pay you for subcontracted work or your things that you produce or make, or anything you do as a sideline business, subcontracted business on the side. This keeps coming up. You have some repeated messages in your reading. So, and I apologize if you feel like some of it's redundant, but my guides are going to say what it is you need to know, and sometimes they emphasize it by repeating. Some of you are going to have a change of scenery. You may have an office that now your office is going to be moved. You may be going on a trip or travel, and you have like really good spectacular scenery out of the hotel room that you have or where you're going to, because spectacular scenery comes up. But also some of you, it's coming up as a move. So maybe you're in you were in one building, and the company or business you work for has another building, and now you're going to be working over there, and you're in a completely different building or a completely different office or in a completely different school. And some of you, it could be travel and looking at like some amazing scenery through your travels. That also comes up here with the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be really learning a lot from other people, and I feel some of you may even be studying something to do with linguistics. Perhaps you are going to take classes in language, or go back to revisiting that. If you learned other languages in the past, you may revisit it. But linguistics comes up, and learning things from other people, even if it's not linguistics, don't glom onto that, because that's only going to apply to some of you. But for some of you, it is learning something. So it could be a new boss comes in and teaches you something, or a new teacher, or you're taking a new class, or there's somebody. But I feel some of you are learning something from someone in February. Now, here you have the Justice card as your last card for February, and this card to me symbolizes the dealing with court documents, legal papers, lawyers. It could be dealing with the court system. It could be a lawsuit, a divorce settlement, a lawsuit settlement. It could be just signing documents. It could be justice in a situation that has been unfair and unjust, and now it has justice, and that might not be legal, dealing with legalities at all. It could just be something was unjust and unfair in your life, and now it will be, you will have justice. It'll be fair. I do feel some of you talking to and or hiring an attorney, where you're raking out old documents or looking at old documents. This could be other people's wills and estate information. It could be your own. You could be planning your own wills and estate information. If you've needed to file for bankruptcy or need to talk to a lawyer about your finances that may be in disarray and determine whether should I file bankruptcy or not, you could be talking about that. Some of you, it's really more like going over documents like wills, estates. You could be planning one or looking over one that's already in existence of somebody in your family. Also, some principles of the law have changed, and some of you need to brush up and learn the new laws, like whatever the new protocols are that came out or new laws, and you may need to know them because of the work that you do or the business that you own, or like for about filing income taxes, like maybe some of the tax laws have changed. But so for some of you, it's learning about the way certain laws have changed that you need to know for either your wills, your any lawsuits or anything that you're in. Like, you know, if the laws change, that could change your case. That could change the case that you're working on. Like if you had any lawsuit cases and the law changed, it may help you or it may hinder you. It may open up new possibilities. It could shut possibilities down. So it's going to be different for all of you what legalities you're looking into, because for some of you it is. And I would listen, out of all the cards, I would listen to the Justice card again. Some of you are going to skyrocket to success, and some opportunity is coming to you that opens things up for you, especially financially speaking. And with how people are going to know who you are, like you're going to be getting more recognition, more notoriety. Somebody criticized me one time and said I used notoriety wrong, and that notoriety only meant negative. I looked it up. I didn't see that. So I'll phrase it this way: positive notoriety, okay? Or recognition in some way. It's like, so you have some good things coming here. Don't be thrown, like if some of this stuff sounded negative, but it was a hodgepodge and up and down. I felt like your reading was like this, about money. For some of you, you've got money coming to you. Situations are going to be looked at, assessed, reassessed, and fixed about money. Some of you may be consulting lawyers about the laws that would affect you in either inheritance, wills, or any laws that have changed that may help you in any kind of legal cases that you're in. So your reading was a lot about money. Now, if you're a Cancer that's having no trouble with money at all, or no question about money at all, or no big highs or big lows about money in February, then I would seriously recommend you watch your rising sign, okay? Because if this doesn't make sense to you, and your moon sign, your messages may be coming to you from there. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And I want to thank you so much also for the kind comments in the comments sections under the videos. I really have not had a lot of time to write and respond to them because I had to redo my website due to the server changing, and I did it myself. I always do my websites myself, so it takes me quite a while. So just know I do appreciate your comments, and I do post daily psychic messages on Facebook pretty regularly, a couple times a week, and also on my other business Facebook page, the Psychic Pastry Chef LLC on Facebook. I post predictions there, and I do respond to the people over there. So I need to divide myself into a few people because I don't have enough time in the day to do all of it. But I also would like to say, Cancer, if you're interested in getting a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal and get predictions specifically for your sign, Cancer, for February 2018, messages and predictions from my spirit guides, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section. And it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for February 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos on my new and updated website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu. You don't need to drop down, just go to videos. There's other drop downs under it, but just go to videos, and this will probably be the first videos listed on that page, and you just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So I wish you a fantastic month of February, Cancer, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace. If you're interested in getting my Eclipse Effects Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac, where I pulled 3 cards from the Robin Wood Tarot deck and then looked into the crystal to give you predictions, messages, and insights from my spirit guides for how these eclipses in January of 2018 and February of 2018 will affect you. You can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the other link below this video in the Show More section. And these videos are also available on the videos page on my website. Thank you so much.